Alright, you know the drill. Link to a blog down here with my second round predictions written before the second round started. We're jumping into the predictions! Woo! The Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Montreal Canadiens. This is an interesting matchup. You've got a really tight defensive team in Montreal that's capable of shutting down the likes of Ovechkin, Semin, and Backstrom. Can they do it against the likes of Crosby, Malkin, and Stahl? I mean, on offense, Pittsburgh has the clear advantage, but in defense and goal, it's all Montreal. I mean, this series could even come down to coaching. Can Dan Bilesma figure out a strategy to break open Montreal's defense? If Halak continues to play like he did in the last two games of the series against Washington, Montreal could take this one. But that would mean he'd have to stand on his head the entire series. Then again, the Penguins have overcome tougher competition than this. They've been here before and they know what it takes in the playoffs to win it all. So I say it's Pittsburgh winning a close one in 7 games. The Boston Bruins versus the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers, while coming into this series after taking out the second-ranked Devils and with a hot goalie, are also banged up. Most notably, they're missing Jeff Carter, Simone Gagner, and Ian LaPerriere. That's a huge blow to their offense. They do have depth with Mike Richards, Danny Briere, and Chris Pronger, but will these guys be able to carry the load on their own? The Bruins, by contrast, are really coming together and clicking at the right time. Tuukka Rask has been playing insanely well. Lucic and Chara are enforcing the law on the ice. Recchi, Bergeron, Jatan, and Krejci are leading a well-balanced attack. And they've even got Mark Savard coming back from injury. The Flyers were able to beat up on a declining Brodeur, but they will not be able to do the same with an improving Tuukka. Boston in 6. Moving on to the Western semifinals. The San Jose Sharks versus the Detroit Red Wings. And this is the question all San Jose fans want answered. Is the curse broken? Yes, they made the second round, but they did it all with secondary scoring. In my first round predictions video, I said they needed Heatley, Marleau, and Big Joe to get going. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. In 6 games, Joe Thornton has not scored a single goal. In fact, the entire top line has combined for 1 goal and a -7. Feeling worried yet, Sharks fans? Because this doesn't bode well for a team that's facing a Detroit team that's looking more and more like the team that won the West for 2 straight years with each passing game. San Jose needs something or someone to light a fire under their big guns. But I don't see it happening. Sorry, San Jose. Detroit wins this one in 5. And the final series, the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Vancouver Canucks. This is the series to watch in this round. The Blackhawks were my initial favorites to win the West, but out of the first round, I really like what I see coming out of Vancouver. The Sedins are continuing to dominate on the ice, and their secondary scoring is putting on a show as well. Luongo is playing some of his best hockey, so the advantage in net clearly goes to Vancouver. The main question is, will it be enough to top Chicago? Because there are plenty of reasons to like them in this series as well. 2 of the main ones being Johnny Taves and Patrick Kane. These 2 teams also have plenty of bad blood between them, stemming from a series in last year's second round when Chicago bounced Vancouver. Luongo and Vancouver are eager to prove themselves, eager to take revenge. Again, will it be enough? I think so. I'm siding with Vancouver in this one in a 7-game series. So here we go, strap in and enjoy the games, boys and girls. See you in a couple of weeks.